Up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
How was it entering into the genre world?
The genre
Well,
world.
like science fiction or something?
I'd done a science fiction film before, but it was a different tone. I don't know how to explain this film because it's a world that's never ever been created before. And stepping into this world as an actor and as a woman and at this time and being the first person to be able to do this uncharted technological territory, it's fantastic. Just every day that we were hanging from something or locked into something in isolation, you just had to remind yourself that no one's done this before. And if it works, you get to be a part of something that is a first.
Can you talk about how Alfonso helped you through it, the process?
We did a lot of making sure at the very get-go that every single word we were saying, every single thing we were trying to convey was there, that we were both always aware of it. And always reminding each other and helping each other. His voice, that's all I ever heard. Rarely did I see his face. Everything, the minute I got into my cubes or my rigs, was black silence. So all I had was his voice to go by. So we had established a really nice foundation and a level of trust that all I needed was his voice. And he would see, he would see my, on camera, he would always see my face, so no matter what I was feeling. And if I didn't see anyone, he always knew what I was feeling. So he'd always read me and sort of, filter thoughts and things to me through the earwig I had. So it's a really sweet, intimate, connection that you have to have. A lot of trust. Yeah.
How would you compare the emotional demands of your character with the physical demands of you as an actor?
Oh, on this one, it was all physicality. It was, no one could really tell me what I needed to prepare for, so I sort of took my own cue, and, I realized while I was shooting, I was like, wow, I always knew I was a jack of many trades that were pretty much useless to anyone else, and for once, all those things that I had sort of acquired during my lifetime were all needed. And I go, wow, what if they'd gotten someone who didn't have a dance background or who wasn't a gymnast or who didn't have a musical understanding of rhythm and all these things. All those things were necessary to execute mathematically what they needed, within the scene, because all the scenes were mathematical equations. You'd start your hand here, this partial part of the line, continue to the next scene, which had ended on this line, but your hand had to make it here within 15 seconds. And so your body had to become a natural robot, while your emotions had to stay completely fresh and vulnerable and free. And it's a weird exercise, but jack of many trades finally paid off. They'll never be useful again, but they were in this. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you.